to sharpen with precision. Your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. At the wrong 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Young off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction, because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Throwing, Young. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
95.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Eagles at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chase Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Makes the score Eagles 7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. To the air, May. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
A run out of the gun with Genti. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Play action, May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but he's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing here is May. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Looking to throw, May. They'll try and set up the screen to Genti. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
To throw, it's May. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And after the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
The play fake. Now Young. Open man. He's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
52 blaster. Black. 95. Smash. Smash. Set. Hut.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle at 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Down. 45. White. Ready.
Young. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yellow. 43. Red. Cycle. Set.
Young to throw it. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 42. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
On the ready.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Blaster. Come on. Set. Blue. 32. Zoom. Black. Yellow. Zoom. Hey. Hey. Blue. Go pink. Hey. Green. Ready.
Now here's Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Red. Yellow. 20. White. Ready.
Looking to throw. Young. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Ready.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Set. Hut. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Set. Hut.
To the air once more. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. 50 green. Blue, go. Go. Hey, red. Hut, hut.
From the gun, give the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
That's yellow. Go. Black 40. Zoom. Black. Yellow. Zoom.
I got it.
Grill green. Set.
Out of the gun, it's Young. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here we go. Set. 10 black, blue striker. Set.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but we think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Genty. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Young to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Down. Black, 95. Set, cut.
Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Red, yellow. Set, cut, gold, pink. 52 blue. Green jack. Cut, cut.
They'll throw again. Young. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
50, green. Cut, cut.
Young will set to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go. Smash, red, blue, 32. Blue striker. Striker, squeeze, 3. Set.
Now Young. And his throw here is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Yellow, 43. Steel, black. Fury, yellow. Cut.
It'll be Young again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Blaster, 6. Set.
Here is Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Ready, set.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready, ready.
To throw, Young. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Red, cycle, yellow, 22. Green jack.
Hey, motion.
Throwing, Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick here is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now and 13-3. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game, a minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air, May. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Here's a 2nd and 5. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing here is May. They'll get this out to Genty. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Colts are going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. May. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
McPherson's kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6.
Colts 6.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. It's Young off play action. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. A short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Ready?
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense at the line and set to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Here's May. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Didn't open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. To throw, it's May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. From the shotgun, May with it. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 47. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Genty is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Colts.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in time in the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Now 2nd and 3.
Set. Red 38. Set.
On play action. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Smile Mungan. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Set. Ready. Yellow 22. Watch out now. Straight. Right. Blaster 6. Drill 52. Claws red. Set. Hut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. And the pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Young to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
52 blue.
Young now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Blue, go. Green jack. Needle blue. Hey, blue. Bang.
To the air once more, Young. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's third and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
15. And the Colts first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Genty. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. In motion, the tight end. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for a running back. It's complete. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
From the gun, it's May. That's complete right around the 8. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ashton Genty with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
And you could bet when they were in that huddle, there was definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Watch out now.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Claws red. Ready.
Young will set to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Six. Mega. Black Ultra. 5. 97. Blaster. 6. Striker. 3. Hut.
Now here's Young. Well, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Blue, yellow, 43. Steel, black.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
52, blind shot. Needle blue. Rail, yellow. Flight blue. Red, cycle.
Check. Fresno.
Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from the inbound time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. That has to drive a coach crazy.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On the give, Genty. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll run again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. There are a lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll go again with Genty. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the double.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Drill green. Claws red. Blue striker. Flight blue. Ready.
Now Young. That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Blaster, 52 blue. Black shot. Set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Up the middle, it's Genty. Past the 20, 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ashton Genty, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow, 26, mega. Hut.
Here is Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Yellow, go. Hey, green, go pink.
Now Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they put this well upfield across the 45.
23 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw again. Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
10 black, Green jack. Claws red. Hut.
Young. Man over the middle, and it's complete. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Field 33, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
32. Ready.
To throw, Young. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Go now. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Blue striker. Set hut.
Again, it's Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Okay, ready?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
45, white. Spike, white. Ready?
Young. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10, and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here we go, front. Hey, what's up? Good foot, nasty.
On the give, Genty. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they've got it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
And 11.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Now a handoff to Genty. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 42-yard
His
line.
carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Mike Green in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now third down and very long.
Crazy. What's up? Eddie, what's up?
Looking to throw. May. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Andy. 55 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go, Select.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier.